This will be very entertaining because I am definitely not the most mobile person, so I need this. So do you. Okay, so this one's going to be the first. We're going to call it a distracted Samson stretch. You're going to go 4 different directions with this band. So if you can see this band here, have it attached. It's about hip width height right here. You're not going to go too low and too high. So if I go down and I put up my ankle, you can kind of see it's about that height right there. So at the top of my thigh is where it should be on the bar. First one is that you just go ahead, get this, pull back. This is tension for sure on it. And then the leg with the band, you're going to put it down to the floor. Now, get a good wide stretch. Again, this leg right here is going to be perpendicular to the floor. Get that Samson stretch going on. And of course, I'm always looking to see how it feels. Roll around that hip to see where it's really tight. Working on that. So quickly, this is the other directions. Remember, the banded foot goes down to the floor. If I need to get a little more tension, I can always push off. Get up there, come out. Then we got forward. Hold this for about 10, 20, 30 seconds, wherever you're at. So it's totally uncomfortable, hold it for a short amount of time. Feel a little more flexible, hold it for about 30 seconds. Again, what's the key, Justin? You gotta put some tension on this band, right? This does no good at all. You gotta move forward a little bit. Come there, and again, I'm looking for this rocking back and forth, like that spot right there. Oh yeah, that's good. And that's your 4-point turn of a Samson stretch with bands. The executive stretch. There happens to be a box right behind me, right here. So the executive stretch is going for that same region. That's why we kind of block these stretches into certain movements. It's a squat movement. So
this is going to stretch out the piriformis behind the gluteus maximus.
The piriformis behind the gluteus maximus. So I'm going to go down here. Really, if I can get down to the floor with my knee, that's good. I'm simply trying to make this as parallel to the box as I can. So my shin should be parallel to the box. My chest should be pretty tight. In all these stretches, you still want to have good form with your core. We're not bending over, we're not going like this quite yet. We're just feeling that stretch. And if you can't tell, I'm feeling it right now. My piriformis is tight.
Where are you feeling it?
Right here. Right here. I would get a bigger box, actually.
Bigger box.
Oh. All right, I'm good. So, yeah, I'm feeling it right around here. So this part of that capsule right there is being stretched. Again, it gets tight from deadlifts, running, squats, all that good stuff. One more time, guess what I have on this band? Tension, right? So I have tension on this band. I'm simply going to rotate my ankle around in a circle. You can go back and up and down. I think really just getting the whole spectrum when you rotate your ankle all the way around. All right, so then we simply walk back, face the other direction. Makes sense, right? Now we're getting the other side of the ankle. Simply going on our toes this time. You can bring one foot forward and really get it. And I think, yeah, it's pretty painful at this moment, so no. It's a good stretch, and you feel a little bit looser almost immediately in this ankle. So, hey, if I'm going for a run, if I'm doing lots of ankle mobility for running, what else is there? Box jumps, squatting, pretty much everything we do that involves bending of the hips, you're gonna need some ankle mobility.
Alrighty. So we're gonna do a little bit more mobility at the end of the workout. Try to loosen up, get some of that range of motion back after all the muscles have gotten extremely tight, getting PRs and what have you. So the first thing we're gonna do at the end of the workout is the hamstring pull-down. You're gonna have a band like you were using at the beginning of the workout. It's gonna be a little bit higher. At the beginning of the workout, it was attached hip high. Now I'm gonna attach it about shoulder height. I'm gonna lay down on the ground, hook my heel in there, and then put tension through my hamstring. Right around the heel, I might brace myself against the pull overhead. Opposite leg is straight against the ground. My back is totally flat. You can see my leg that's up is currently bent. I'm gonna get tension on that. I'm gonna pull down as hard as I can for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 10, and then relax. Get myself a little bit more tension on that band. Pull down one more time. 1, 2, 3, 10. Relax again. And the third time, same thing. Get a little bit further away. Extra tension on that band. Tight leg. This side straight. Back is flat against the ground. Pull down as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. That'll be the first part. You can do each side, each leg on that. The second part, when you're doing a squat day, it's going to be the pigeon stretch. Very similar to our executive stretch on the box earlier. I'm going to get into a lunge position. Lay my foot down in front. Again, I'm just on the floor this time instead of on the box. My foot and back is flat against the ground. Lace is flat. I'm going to hold this here and try to bring my torso down to the ground. It's all right if your leg has to come in a little bit. That decreases the tension on that piriformis, on that glute area, but it makes it much easier. You hang out down here at the bottom. You'll still get some stretch, especially after squat day. If you were just to kind of relax here and hang out, that would still do you some good. But again, to make it harder, this foot goes further out, and I have to be higher up to get in this position. As soon as my leg comes in, I can drop down a little bit easier.